All right, this is the Boys Down Bad podcast. We are in a heated debate right now. Chris is a delusional basketball fan.
I've never once denied it.
The debate is
never denied that.
The equivalent to making the playoff
For football.
For football would be making the Sweet 16 in basketball. Can you agree with that?
And even that,
I get what you guys are saying, but also Nebraska basketball has never been good. Winning.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, winning a tournament game is like making the college football playoff. Nebraska football has been good traditionally.
No, because how many teams made it in the Big Ten this year, the tournament? 6.
In the NCAA? 8, I think.
So 8 teams in the Big Ten make it. How many Big Ten teams made it to the college football playoff?
4? 3?
3.
Penn State,
3.
Oregon, and Ohio State. Was there one more?
Indiana, so 4.
4.
So it'd be harder to make the college football playoff.
Sure. Whatever.
So
I'm just saying Nebraska basketball has traditionally been nothing, whereas Nebraska football has tradition and traditionally been good.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm saying they have the stature,
but we've also
whereas basketball has not.
Out. This is the lowest in 30 years that Nebraska.
But Nebraska basketball has been low.
They're
and
also
lower.
But
they're
you
at
still
the
think
highest
that they're
they've
going
ever
to
been right now.
win a tournament game?
I think they win. I think the basketball program wins a tournament game in the NCAA before the football team makes the playoff. Not win a playoff game, makes the playoff.
I agree with you on that.
I could go as far as say make the second weekend before the football team.
The Sweet 16 would be
make the Sweet 16 before the football team makes the college football playoff.
Yes, that's the argument.
Correct.
I would argue they would do that.
Because
this football program is not good.
The basketball
they're not going anywhere.
The problem
because here's the thing: look at the football format. How many, like we said, how many teams from the Big Ten yearly are going to make the football playoff? 4, 4 max.
Probably 3.
So, and Ohio State, Michigan, and Oregon and Penn State, those 4, 3 of them are going to be in every year, more than likely.
Yeah.
Where's Nebraska fit into that? They're not even sniffing
spot.
those.
Indiana
made it.
Indiana
because they have a coach.
We have a coach. Great coach.
We didn't have the
Great
same
coach.
If Matt Rule brought as many guys as
Indiana coach did it in 1 year.
I'm not saying
we've been trying to do it for 10.
I'm saying
and every year
rebuilding.
Oh, we won the offseason. We're going to be 10-2, 5-7 every year. 6-6. After game 3, there goes the playoff chance.
But this year,
no. You guys didn't see practice. I wanted to bludgeon my eyes out.
It's also the first
spring practice.
Yeah, you think freaking Ohio State looks like shit after week 1 of spring practice?
They
No
might.
chance.
Maybe.
No chance.
We don't know. We're not there.
We're not.
I'm just
it's gonna
saying
happen this year.
Yes, you are.
No, we're saying before the Sweet 16.
I'm saying we make the playoff before we make the Sweet 16.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't. Because if we don't do it the next 2 years with Dylan, there goes our quarterback.
Then we got Dayton.
TJ Lateef.
Yeah, he looked great.
We got people. We got people coming up.
Yeah, Lateef looked great.
Oh,
yeah,
we can.
Gradstad looked great.
Well, no one's expecting him to.
Well, he's going to be the backup. Rule freaking said it on Tuesday.
That's fine. Dylan's not going to get hurt.
Holgerson said he's going to be the backup. We're trusting a walk-on guy.
We've
to be our backup quarterback.
Walk-on has never been good in a college sport ever.
I agree, and we're if Dylan takes one hit, there goes the season.
Well, not because he's 230. He can take big hits.
Yeah, it's not 230 in muscle. I'll tell you that.
It's just the basketball team is never going to make the second weekend. We won't be alive to see them make the second weekend.
I'll take that all. We're not going to be alive.
I hope we do.
We won't. It'll be. I don't ever think we'll be that good at basketball.
I bet we make
Why would
second
you come
weekend
here
within 5 years?
Why would you come here to play basketball? We are the 15th best basketball team.
We were this year. It's the same thing you guys were saying.
But
we were 4th last year. It's the same thing you guys were saying about football. We were 4th last year.
Yeah. What happened?
We lost. We got a shit draw against A&M.
We didn't make. Didn't make it to the Sweet 16.
I think they'll make the Sweet 16 before we make the college football playoff.
There's too many our teams best players this year. We're completely starting over.
We have rank.
You can still get ranks coming back. You don't know what we're gonna do in the portal.
Do we have guys lining up to come to Nebraska? We're the third best basketball
rumblings.
team. Third best basketball
What are your
team in the
rumblings?
state.
You have
Nope.
hot takes, insider info.
Call your shot.
Tell the people.
Nope. I'm just gonna let Hoiberg do his thing.
Tell the people.
Nope. I'm gonna let Hoiberg do his thing.
Why not take a shot?
It seems like Iowa is just transitioning to Creighton.
Yeah.
All their guys. They got Owen Freeman.
Yeah.
Josh Dix is visiting.
Josh Dix will probably go to Illinois or Kansas.
Anyway, that was our debate. It's a healthy debate.
If I'm wrong, that's great.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope the
You will
basketball
be
team makes it to the Sweet 16 next year. I do.
Yeah.
Be great.
I don't think we would make it next.
Do you hope that we make it to the college football playoff?
Yeah, but it's not
Let's
going
see.
to happen. I do hope it happens, but it's not going to happen with Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, and Michigan.
The thing is, it's going to get expanded again to 16. And
Okay, but then the Big Ten's still only getting 4. They're not getting more than 4.
no one thought the Big Ten was going to get 4 this year.
We got 33% of the 12.
Yeah, but in 16, you're not going to get. Okay, even if you get 5,
I think that makes it.
USC is going to get better. Indiana's still going to be good with Signetti there.
Maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't count on USC being
Like, even at our best, we're what? 8, I was lowballing it at 14th in the Big Ten. But, like, at our best, we're probably
I mean, I think a
7th,
9-3.
8th. 9-3 does not get you in the college football playoff.
If you have good wins, I think that could get you in.
9-3,
With
no
16
chance.
people?
With 16.
No chance.
I mean, if your
9 and
3
3 will
losses
not
would
get-
be like if you go, you don't lose in the non-con, and your 3 losses are Oregon, Ohio State, and Penn State, and you have close losses, I think you're still in. Now,
Have a chance.
that gives you 0 margin of error, but you have a chance.
No way they take a 9-3 team in the college football playoff. No way.
We didn't ever think they'd take a 2-loss team in a 4-team playoff, and they took
That's
them.
why they expanded it.
So then
So now 2-loss teams are going to. There's going to be 2-loss, 1-loss, and no loss. That's it.
We'll see. Husker baseball. Big win this weekend.
Good series win for
Big
them.
series win over Oregon State. We ball out against good teams. Struggle against bad.
Got to win some Big Ten games.
Got to win some Big Ten games.
Second to
That
last.
was a good series. Hopefully build some confidence off that. And tonight, basketball. Speaking of basketball, plays in the Crown.
Crown.
The Crown.
Let's get
See what
some
happens.
NIL money.
Arizona State, we're second favorite to win it.
That'll go well.
Do we have everyone playing?
Raleigh's not playing because he's hurt. That might be it.
When's the second round? Will the second round be done by the time this comes out?
I think it
reporting on today.
They would play, I think, April 2nd. So what is that, Thursday?
Yeah.
And then I think the semifinal is Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, I thought it
The
like
4th,
leads
and then
in to
the championship's
Final
like the
Four.
7th
Yeah.
or 8th.
Because I think the Final Four, both Final Fours are on the same day.
Yeah.
I
It's
think.
like in the morning.
Yeah. That'd be a fun day.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make a run.
We can win it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Maybe.
Good.
Could happen.
Price goes nuts.
Yeah. That's really all we got for Husker news. Any other big news in the sports world?
The
Masters coming
Yankees-
up.
Oh,
Yeah, Masters is coming up.
2 weeks. 2
What,
Saturdays.
the 12th? Or is the Saturday? Yeah, because
Yeah, it starts, what, the 10th?
Any
No.
flyers?
Yeah, the 10th.
Who you on, Chris?
I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't thought about it.
Minwoo got a big win. Let him cook.
The aim point from 8 inches was funny.
That was really funny. Scotty was laughing in the watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Masters. We'll have a Masters recap maybe next week or preview. Yeah, the Yankees bats. Is that what you're
Torpedo
talking about?
bats?
Torpedo bats?
It doesn't look like it should be legal.
No,
But it is.
It shouldn't be.
it's working.
I guess I don't understand how it's legal.
They're going to ruin baseball because every team's going to start using it.
What's the combating the? Did they change the MLB ball or is that just college?
Yeah, they changed the MLB ball.
So change the bats.
I mean,
Get more dingers.
the smartest thing is to just start betting Yankees overs until they ban it.
Yeah, true.
That's if
Bet
you
every
How long
team's
will it
over.
last? Do you think?
Well, every team's going to start using them if they let them. So
Yeah.
they talk about wanting to speed up. Baseball games are going to be 20 to 15.
Be more fun.
I mean, it also doesn't help that they're just a lot of them are blasting home runs to right field at Yankee Stadium,
It's true.
where it's already short.
It's true. It's fun to.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Of course, it's the Yankees where everyone
Yeah.
says it's.
If it was any other team,
if it's the A's, it's like, oh, look at the A's.
that's cute.
They're having fun. But it's the Yankees, and it's like
Exactly.
can't be the Yankees.
Yep. It's true. Baseball.
White Sox, Yankees, Benintendi. Right?
Yes.
Didi Gregorius.
How do you spell Ben?
Frank Thomas. Ooh, the saves might be tough.
Frank Thomas for
30 home runs.
the Sox. Yeah. 90 to 08, right? Jeez, there's a lot of Frank Thomases.
Ooh, I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, the next one's 66. So
Yeah.
it's got to be him. Okay.
Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard, yeah.
Yep.
Mark
Cespedes?
McGuire.
Yeah.
For A's, 30 home runs.
Yeah. And then Jason Giambi for Yankees A's.
Yeah.
So what do we need? Do we have all the teams?
Yeah. We just need the saves.
Oof.
Phillies.
Papelbon.
No, it's tough.
Who was the guy for the Sox? Hendricks?
Sure.
Oh, how do you spell
She
it?
is. No idea on the closers.
Oh, I don't know how to spell it, though. That's the issue. Liam Hendricks. He had one really good year, I think. Save it, but I'm pretty sure he had 30.
Freaking A's. Is it a closer for the A's?
Anybody else have a White Sox one? Otherwise, I'm punching in Hendricks.
I do not.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
So now it's just A's.
A's closer.
I could sit here for the rest of my life and not.
I'm just thinking of A's pitchers. And they're all starters.
Yeah.
Was Dallas Braden ever a closer?
I don't think he was ever a closer.
He's just a starter.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he pitched.
They had a couple good years where they made the playoffs. Who were their closers then? That would have went to other teams.
K-Rod ever on the A's?
Oh, mate.
I kind of feel like he was, but I don't know if he would have had 30 saves when he was there.
Rodney?
Mm.
Guy that always wears hats sideways.
Yeah, I think he was on the A's, was he?
Are you thinking of Francisco Rodriguez?
Well, Fernando Rodney.
Fernando Rodney.
Oh.
I think he was on the A's, but I don't
Was
know
he?
if he sucked. Guy blows.
So that wouldn't get us 30 saves.
Well, he could be good, but
Could be good, could blow.
closers.
Was Rodriguez ever an A? I don't know.
No clue. I know he played for a couple different teams.
Yeah, he was with the Angels, and then
I feel like he was on the A's for some reason.
I've got nobody for this, so.
Nope.
Up to you, Mr. Baseball.
It's got to be either Rodriguez or Rodney. I can't think of any.
Take your pick, man.
Yeah.
I'll go Rodriguez. Francisco. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. If it's Rodney.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Dennis Eckersley.
Great pitcher.
There were only 11.
Great pitcher.
Raleigh Fingers on there.
Well, neither was Rodney, so that's fine.
Would we have known any of them?
Houston Street.
Hmm?
I think I've heard that name before.
He pitched at Texas.
Blake Trinan.
Nope.
Went to the Dodgers last couple of years. Geez, she had 38 and 18. Yeah, the rest of them never even heard of.
Tough.
No, we got 8.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
Marathon training.
Marathon training, I've done a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
coming up. About
Done
a month.
little bit. Yeah, a little over a month. Been
Any
training a little bit.
Time predictions.
So, what? It's 13 miles.
Yeah.
If I could average, I'm just not gonna be able to do this, but 10 minutes a mile.
You're gonna have some bad mile times.
I know.
But you're also
You're also
gonna
going to
have
have your first
I'll-
ones are going to be pretty good.
I'll get like
I mean, your
probably
first 2 or
8.5.
3, your first 2 or 3 miles, you can probably run 8-minute miles.
I think the
pretty
first.
fast. Let's say 11-minute miles. If I average that,
Yeah.
so that's
It's what, like 140 some? Because 13 miles at 10 minutes would be 130 minutes, right?
13 miles,
At 10 minutes each would be.
10 minutes.
Would be
Let's do
100
11.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Oh, so it'd be 143 minutes
143 minutes. Is that right?
divided by 60.
Would be basically 2 hours and
2.38 hours.
2 hours and 38 minutes.
If I could get under 2.5 hours, I'd be
Or no,
happy.
2 hours and because it's 2.38, and that's a percentage of 60 minutes, right? So 2 hours and
It'd be like 25 minutes.
yeah,
Something like that.
basically a third of
If I
2 hours and 20.
If I got under 2.5,
That would be very.
that'd be
good.
very impressive.
I think you can get under 3.
I think I can get under 3.
Yeah, I mean to get under 3, you're basically averaging 13 minutes a mile, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, you might have some really bad miles.
I might.
You could have you could easily have a 15-minute mile.
Yeah, if I start walking,
Yeah. Which at some point you're gonna walk.
which I don't care,
Yeah.
but as long as I finish.
I think
don't-
your first 2 or so you could get 8 minutes,
the
8 to 9 minutes.
The thing that I've noticed, because I've been running a little bit outside, is like if I go downhill, it's so easy. But if it's uphill,
It's going to depend on
so
if there's
hard.
some wind too.
Yeah.
You're going to be running against
Yeah.
some wind.
That's a good call. It's gonna be cold.
If you're running against the
Hurts
wind,
the lungs.
it's going to be tough.
Trevin,
Has he?
he might not finish.
Well, he's told us
He'll finish.
Yeah, he'll finish.
He's ran twice, unless he's ran more and hasn't told us.
No,
I doubt
I
it.
don't think so.
So realistically, he's probably ran 4 to 5 total miles preparing for
How
this.
long did he run when he ran? Did he tell us?
No, I think he just said how many miles it was.
2 miles? Or what was it?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm not going to be able to stay with Trevin. I'll have to go.
I mean,
on
you
my
might
own
have
probably.
to leave him.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but
But maybe it'll. I feel like I'm making this way easier than it's going to be. Like I might be cooked.
Yeah, 3 hours.
Has Reimers been training?
I doubt it.
But also, I could see him like.
He played basketball.
He played basketball. He's got longer strides.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could see Reimers just getting out there and running though.
Yeah. If I break 3, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It won't be fun.
No.
And then Trevin's got to turn around and do the.
Yeah, the other one. I think the first 2 miles will be fun because
you're with the boys.
Adrenaline.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of people around you, but then when people start getting spaced out, and you're kind of alone, that's when
you can be
tough.
alone in your thoughts. Why am I doing this?
Exactly.
And you volunteered to do this too.
Yeah, I was stupid.
You didn't have to do this.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
I've always wanted to do it, so
might as well.
I just should have trained more. I still got a month.
Yeah, you got a month.
You got a wedding.
I got a wedding. I couldn't train.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully basketball pulls it out. Football's on the come up.
Yes.
Right?
Nope, basketball.
Are you going to bet the over win total?
Got to see what it's at first.
Probably going to be
7.5.
Nope.
You know you'll bet it.
Nope. Done doing that shit.
All right. This is the Boys on Bad podcast. I'm Dylan.
I'm Peters.
I'm Chris.
Have yourselves a top 10 weekend.